Good morning, and I am back from this is a follow-up from my previous video, a big rant about the OBU. It's a bright sunny morning, and I just want to show you I've now attached my antenna. My antenna is kind of right there. I cannot put it all the way to the side because the side of this windscreen here is kind of curved, so it will not stick well, so I have to push it out a little bit, but that's where it is, and that's where the antenna is. If you look relative to where the phone is, it's kind of like this, okay? So that's where the antenna is. But the other thing I want to show you is I've now taken the screen out. I have a little pigtail here which I left behind so I can connect the screen in the future, okay? But that's besides the point. Pigtails there, screen's out. I now use the app that LTA made for us to connect to the OBU. Now, to connect to the app, you have to go to the One Motoring site and register your phone's MAC address, your Bluetooth MAC address, not your Wi-Fi, okay? Make sure you put the Bluetooth MAC address in there, and then now you can connect to the OBU. And now the reason why they do that, I get it, is because the moment you take the screen out, there's no way for you to go to the unit and say, let me pair with a device, right? The only way to do it is to do it from the website, and it has telemetry back to this thing, and then it will try to connect to your phone. So once you add your MAC address to the One Motoring site, you can use this app, and it will now connect to your vehicle. Now, the only rant I have about this app is whoever did this app has zero design sense. Now, what I mean by zero design sense, other than the font, which I've talked about in the previous video, on the screen and on the app, they look the same, but the font is ridiculously huge. Look at the font on my car. Like, look at this. Look at these stuff. Like I can read them. I can read all of this stuff. Okay, and if the font on the vehicle is like this, I don't need this. Like, this is huge. This is like 10x the font of that, you know? I mean, other than that, like, nobody uses their phone in landscape mode. Like, have you seen people use the phone in landscape mode in their cars? Nobody uses it. Everybody uses the phone in portrait mode. This app would have been fixed if LTA simply made a change request to get the developers to allow this damn app to rotate. And if there's no space for the clock, drop it. I don't need the clock, man. Right? All we need is like the balance, you know, a little balance here and like bus lane timing or whatever. Good enough. I think that the app will work perfectly fine. So that's my complaint about the app. Now, there's a separate app that you can download. It's called Breeze, BREEZE, made by the same guys, I think, NCS. And that app is a little bit more polished, works in the portrait mode, shows the map. But you know, I kind of still use this app because it's a little bit quicker to connect. That's about it. You can use that app. I think that works. It's just a bit more clunky to use, in my opinion. It's kind of like has too many features. I don't need all the features. Okay, I don't have an EV. I don't need charging points and all that crap. Okay, so I don't need Breeze. But it's a little bit more polished. You can use it. This app, I think by default, everybody would use this if they don't want a screen, and they'll use this app. Now, the only other thing that I would advise people who are taking out the screen to do is before you plug out the screen, check your volume. You want to turn the volume down to a acceptable level. The default level is very, very loud. It's a super annoying loud beep. And the second thing you want to do is to make sure that your card is in the enabled mode, right? There's this button to disable your card. So make sure it's in enabled, then plug out your screen. Otherwise, you have to plug the screen back to enable. It's kind of stupid. There's no way to do that here. The only way to disable payment is to pull the card out, which I've kind of installed down here. Mine's not there. That would trigger another rent, which thankfully I don't have to rent. Okay, so that's about it. I hope you like my videos. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment if you have anything you want to share. And this is not going to be the last video, I promise. It's going to be more once I get, you know, more time with this thing, and then I'll share more in future. And hopefully I will be able to use this video to engage the ministries to do something about it. This is really terrible. Okay, thank you very much. Like and subscribe. See you next time.